Okay, so let's just review some key points here. When you guys are in the gym training with your training partners, each other, I like you as much as possible, if you guys want to refine your cross-side game, to not rely on grips, right? So from a position like this, I'm kind of focused on my weight, and generally speaking, he's going to be turning towards me. I don't want to be over here. I want my weight on this side of his rib cage, right? Then as much as possible, I want to be off my knees with my weight on John and relax, so I have surface area there, right? So that's step one. In step two, it's all going to be about killing that inside frame. And there's only three things you can use: hand, knee, or hip. If I use my hand, I have to take my arm off the cross face of the lapel. So as much as possible, I try and use my knee or my hip. So as he starts to give me pressure, bump it out and kill. And once we kill, then you're in a good position. Then I might bring my knees up to kind of bring him into that dock position. Okay? So that's what we're doing with our body weight and with our knees. And the whole game, before I start to attack this arm, is to kill this frame. Of course, if he uses his palm, I can just sprawl on him. But most guys are going to use this part. And you're going to want to control, as always, from the elbow to the shoulder, right? Now, last piece is the grip. So a lot of times I see too many of you shoulder adjust this here, which is uncomfortable for John, and it still makes it hard for him to turn his body towards me because he can't turn his head. Yeah. But the shoulder justice should be here, and that's totally different. You feel the difference there? And if I just sink it a little bit here, it actually becomes a submission. And when you can get the tap, then you know you have it right. Okay? So the shoulder, just like on the arm triangle from mount, should be here, and the pressure should be down. Okay? So a couple telltale signs is if my elbow starts to come off the mat, then you know you're driving this way, you're not sinking. This is better off in the armpit than on your own hand. So go in the armpit, and then I pull a little bit. And that brings him into the crook of my elbow. And you'll see I move my body, not up here, but I move my body down here. And then I start to drop pressure. Now my pressure's, see that? Now my pressure's in his neck. I don't have to squeeze. I don't have to drive. And if he tried to turn towards me here, he would choke himself. Try. Yeah, just want to tap it. So, two main grips from that crossface underhook. One is the shoulder justice. Other is the pry bar. And I'm going to show you the pry bar here in a second. But just review that shoulder adjustments and make sure you can make each other tap to know that you have it right. Okay, go ahead. Always keep that knee up, Mark, and your hips down. So, see the space here? See this? So grab deeper into his armpit. Good. Now, pull your elbow to your hip. Good. Now shoot your shoulder down here. Now slowly drop it in there. There you go. Now sink, don't drive. Sink this straight down to the mat, like you're trying to touch your shoulder to your... There you go. Feel that spot? Find that spot again on your own. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like and subscribe, and click on the bell icon for notifications. And don't forget to check out SBGU. It's our newest project, my newest project that I'm very proud of. We're taking all of the information that we've accumulated over the decades for SBG and all the new material that's coming out. We're putting it online so I can finally have contact with all our students around the world and answer questions and get to know all of you better. So make sure you check it out.